is Ariel Sims. I served in the United States Army and I did 3 years. I was a combat medic, healthcare specialist. We were technically called healthcare specialists, but combat medic is what we went by. While I was actually deployed, I did not have any concussive events or anything like that. There was an incident in April of 2006 where there was an IED that hit, but it hit the first gun truck that we were in, and I was about 6 trucks back. So I don't think that I was close enough to have any effects of that per se. There was an incident after I was out of the military at the end of 2006 where I did receive a concussion. I feel like symptoms had really started to take a turn over the last 4 or 5 years. I really felt a huge cognitive decline over the last, like I said, 4 years, where complete sentences were hard. Finding what word I wanted to use was hard. Staying awake when I should be awake and falling asleep when I should fall asleep. And it was just continuously getting harder and harder to function on a daily basis. I became more recluse because I didn't want to get into conversations with people. I felt awkward because I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm saying, or I might not say what I actually know. And then with school and everything, I've been a very educated person, but then I will get very timid when talking to somebody about something that I would normally feel confident about because I would forget, especially in the moment, and not be able to clearly communicate my thoughts. I've wanted to seek help for a long time, but it's not knowing what to do or where to go is always a challenge, especially when you're dealing with issues that aren't necessarily covered through insurance. It just got to where it was almost unbearable, and it was like, I don't know what to do anymore. And then I found the INVICTA program, and I was like, hey, this might be something I could look into that might be able to help me. I think after the first week, I definitely saw some improvements, and I've continued to see them as we've gone along with the program too. I would tell other veterans that don't take any of your symptoms lightly. Pay attention to your body, pay attention to the little things. I think that something that is so common for most people is that we accept the little things that are off as seemingly normal after a while because we get used to them, but they're not normal. They're not part of aging, cognitive decline, memory recall. Those are not normal things that people should be going through unless maybe you're in your, upper 80s, 90s, when you're but it's still at that time, there's a lot of things that you can do. So be cognizant of what you're feeling and what you're experiencing, and then don't hesitate to ask for help. Don't just go to one doctor and accept what they tell you. And especially don't just try to get on one medication or something like that, because there is help out there that a medication is not going to solve. So there's so much power in rehabbing the brain, the body, and the whole physical self.